Okay, I got a tweet last night from a guy who was asking me advice on how to hit his rescue. He was really struggling to strike his rescue, and he said he was going back to his 5-iron. So rather than go back to your 5-iron, let's talk about how you can hit your rescue. And let's talk about firstly why people should be using rescues instead of long irons. Hybrids, or rescues as they're called, if we have a look here, they're designed to have a much broader sole than a long iron. And that design feature helps you to get it gliding through long grass. The leading edge on an iron might tend to catch up in the long grass and turn over a little bit, whereas the hybrid has this big sole, just helps it to glide through there. The other thing about the hybrid there is that the centre of gravity is much further back and lower in the club head, and that makes it easier to get a good flight off a rescue club shot. Whereas it can be more difficult for the average player to get long irons up into the air. That tends to be the problem, that they struggle to firstly strike it and then next get a bit of a flight off it. So if you find that you struggle with 3, 4, 5-iron, maybe even a 6-iron, take them out of your bag and go and get yourself a couple of hybrids. Do yourself a favour, get these clubs. They're so easy to hit. Now let's talk about how to hit it. And sometimes people have this idea in their head when they're hitting hybrids or fairway woods even, that you've got to sweep it off the top. But that's actually the wrong sort of concept, I think. I think you need to get a little bit of a downward angle on the ball. You need to be thinking about hitting down on that ball to get it to rise up a little bit. Even if you take a small divot when hitting these clubs, that's okay. I'd rather see you have a good positive angle on the ball and get the ball rising up. So even in your practice swings, you want to be thinking about that club head, getting it bouncing off the top of the turf, so that you're getting that good angle, and then you're looking just to give it a good downward strike. Give that a go. I think if you worked on that, you could definitely get another 80 yards out of your hybrids. I'm only joking, maybe not 80 yards, but you'll definitely strike them better.